Hi, good afternoon. My name is Dr. Jeff Parks. I'm the chair of the Sales Educators Academy conference, which is about to be held at Aston next month between the 19th and the 21st of June. The Sales Educators Academy is all about sales teaching. So it's teaching sales, new techniques. We have a list of presenters, which I'm about to run through in a second, because we've got a very exciting list of experts in how to teach sales in higher education. It's a conference that we run in collaboration with US universities, with Rollins and Florida State University, and we have a whole bunch of really key presenters that I just want to run through with you today, because it's a really exciting opportunity to be part of this well-established Sales Educators Academy. So this is what the running order looks like day one. Okay, so we've actually got a long-standing friend of SEA, Dr. Howard Dover from University of Texas in Dallas, talking about thriving in a post-manic phase. It's all about reimagining sales in a kind of a post-COVID, post-pandemic world, and also more recently issues around rapid inflation and global inflation and new technology, particularly, is one of Howard's really hot topics. So he's going to be talking a little bit about that. Then we've got Chris Wilkie from Ball State University. Chris is going to talk about rethinking student recruitment. So how do we sell this sales topic to students from a recruitment perspective? So particularly again looking at generational differences in how we sell sales as a sales topic. We're going to close the first afternoon of Wednesday the 19th of June with our conference keynote, who is one of the large firms in Birmingham, Intercity Technology. Charlie Blakemore is the CEO of that business. He's going to be talking about how he's grown the business, particularly from a cultural perspective. He's going to be talking about sales leadership styles, is one of Charlie's favorite topics, and then also about culture, now embedding culture from a sales perspective within a sales orientated organization. So that's a little bit about day one. Day two, we have a little bit of a external visit in the morning to Aston Hall, local place of interest in Birmingham. As people that have attended SEA before will know, we're very mindful of a US audience as well as a UK audience, so we kind of run a UK and a US time zone for this conference. But day two kicks off with engaging the next wave, managing Generation Z sales teams. Dawn Dieter Schmaltz, who's from Kansas State University, she's going to be talking about this, the kind of generational differences between managing the next wave of the new sales students that want to get involved in sales. On a similar theme, Andrew Loring from Texas A&M is also going to be talking about Gen Z and avoiding things like imposter syndrome, which many students kind of feel when they're starting to embark on a sales career. One of my co-chairs, Emma Neal from Aston University, is then going to talk about working with live clients. This is something which Emma does a great job of, and working with local companies in Birmingham from a sales perspective on sales relevant projects. And Emma's going to be talking about that. Followed by teaching students to cold call. This is often one of the biggest challenges that new sales executives within organizations find difficult to do. And Professor Harvey Markowitz from Pace University is going to be talking about how to teach students to kind of overcome some of those difficulties in terms of being more relaxed about making cold calling. So that's going to be Harvey's topic. And then we're going to close the first day with a topic from Bill Kroll, who's one from our partner institutions, Rollins College in the US. Bill's going to be talking about tactical sales leadership and coaching. Okay, one of Bill's key topics. is around coaching. And finally, day 3, we are going to be closing the conference with another old friend of Sales Educators Academy, which is Professor Rodrigo Guzlaga from the Universidad Alberto Hurtado. Rodrigo is going to be talking about gender diversity in sales and key account management. It's a really key area of interest from Rodrigo, who not only looks at sales from a research perspective, but again, also looks at it from a teaching perspective. How do we teach these skills, from a sales teaching perspective? And also the latest in our speakers, Dr. Chris Nelson from Elon University. He's going to be talking about artificial intelligence. And Matthew Daines from University of Warwick. Matthew's going to be talking about lecture styles and how to kind of communicate sales in the classroom, because that becomes a really key issue in terms of how to get sales related messages across to these new students. So that's a little bit about the latest from our program. I'm sure we're going to have 1 or 2 other contributors between now and 19th of June that we may well add to this particular list. But please come and join us. You can either attend this conference online. We have a virtual package which you can take part in, or you're very welcome to join us on our Aston Business School site in Birmingham. So I think that's it from me, and I look forward to seeing you at SEA 2024. Thank you.